Greetings, badminton fans. Welcome wherever you are around the globe to the Istora Senayan in Jakarta. It is a sports complex of international renown. It is the venue also for the second coming of the BXL 2025. This is badminton, but not quite as you know it. We've got 4 teams represented by a multitude of stars and champions from all over the place. The Blitzers are the defending champions, and after yesterday's first games, they are winning, or they are leading in the standings. We'll explain how the standings work in just a moment. They have a +4 game difference. They also have a very healthy points difference as well after their victory over the Lightning yesterday. And the Rockets are in second place as they beat the Hurricanes yesterday. The teams play a round-robin format. 4 teams, the top 2 will go into the final. Here is the game format. The teams completing 4 matches across the following 4 categories. 3 versus 3. Starting off with 2 men and 1 woman on the court. Then we have a women's singles, followed by a men's singles, and the second 3x3 match, which really is fast-paced and really tactical. That was something that we learned by watching it the very first time. It's a time-based format. Each match consists of 4 games. Each of those games lasts 8 minutes. No minimum or maximum number of points for each game. We had 1 game yesterday with 37 points in it. The team with the most points after 8 minutes, and there is a countdown, they win the game. If we're within 3 points, a pressure point is activated, which means that the team who are trailing by, let's call it 3, if they win the next 4 points, they have a chance to win it. As for the group standings, a singles match is worth a tie point. A 3x3 match is worth 3 tie points. The team with most tie points at the end wins the tie and a point. And then the teams go on to game difference and points difference. Sounds complicated. I promise you it's not. It's dead easy. Hurricanes versus Lightning is the first game up today. They were both beaten yesterday, so one of them may well be exiting the tournament or the chance of a final if they lose today. Then we've got the defending champions, Blitzers, against the Rockets. So, it's a frenetic introduction for you. Ben Beckman is alongside me in the commentary box for today. And Ben, as we look at the 4 matches coming your way, Ginting versus Axelsen in the men's singles is the obvious draw. But the 3x3, tell you what, it is quick and it is frenetic.
It is. It's certainly exciting. It's incredibly fast, but as we saw yesterday, it's becoming incredibly tactical. A number of the 3s deploying different tactics. So it's going to be really interesting today to see whether they stick with that or whether they change that.
Svahani Ramadanti, they are 2 Indonesians representing the Hurricanes. On the other side of the net, well, we've got a couple of Malaysians, so there might be a little bit of partisan support for the Hurricanes, certainly in the first of the 3x3s. But as we say, each of these matches has 4 games in it, 8-minute games. And when we get to the pressure points and even shuttle showdowns, it can get very, very tense indeed.
And even more intense if we get to the ultimate shuttle showdown like we did last night.
Yesterday, on day 1, in the 8 matches that took place, we had 798 points scored. Right, let's introduce you to the teams for this first match of day 2. And these are the Hurricanes. Resplendent in gold, but they need a victory because they were beaten on match day 1 yesterday. Anthony Ginting, Kirsty Gilmore will be in the singles, Isfahani. And we've also got Go Safeway, who's done so well for Malaysia recently. But talents all around this team, Ben.
Yes, there's a number of talents. You know, you've got Isfahani, who has really made for a name of himself over the last 2 years. He's a fantastic player. Matthias Christiansen's just come back, and he's showing some great results too. And then you've got, in the women, you've got the Teresa Jolly and Gloria Wajaja, who are both fantastic. And obviously, you can't forget Siti Fadia Ramadhanti.
The Thunder and the Light Show introduces us to the Lightning.
Please welcome to the court, Team Lightning.
Victor Axelsen, the star name. They also have the best dance team on there as well. Watanabe leading the dancing. Didn't get an awful lot of court time yesterday. Maybe he will today. And each of the teams has a team captain as well.
The crowd are loving it. There's a big crowd right by where they're coming out, and they are cheering for the Lightning team.
So it is badminton, but it's badminton with a smile, but it's also badminton with a serious side, because there is $750,000 worth of prize money to be distributed today. First tie for us, first match for us is the 3x3. Isfahani, Ramadanti and Matthias Christiansen representing the Hurricanes, and for the Lightning we've got Shevon Jamie Lai, Alfian and Nur Izzuddin Rumsani. Two Malaysians versus two Indonesians. There's a bit of partisanship for you. Here is how 3-on-3 works. For this one, we have two men on the court and one woman. It is fast pacers. I tell you, we had 37 points in a single 8-minute game. Unlimited substitutions, that's new as well. So players can be introduced, and we saw regular subs introduced. So some good effect yesterday. And it is worth 3 points in the overall tie score, so well worth winning. Let's introduce us to Matthias Christiansen at the back of this group, the Dane, the 31-year-old, who's got to get up to the pace of the game very quickly. He's alongside two Indonesians, and Fadia Ramadanti in particular yesterday, Ben, was terrific.
I know, she came on as a substitution for the fourth game, and that was the only game they won in that match. She made a massive impact, so I wonder if she'll do the same again today.
Lightning lost by the closest of margins in their match yesterday. Really was dramatic, and it started off with the 3x3, and the double Malaysian threat here is for Nur Izzuddin, the world number 3 men's doubles pairing, who could, if there is a substitution, come up against his partner Go Save Fei.
Yes, they were actually, there was an interview played on the broadcast just before we kicked off here. There was some gentle ribbing between the two. I think Go Save Fei was confident that he could come out on top if he has to face his partner.
Let's talk about, though, the Indonesian connection. 3 World Tour titles for Muhammad Reza Louis Isfahani. He's 27 years of age. He's world-ranked number 11 at the moment. Shevon Jamie Lai, 32. 4 world titles for Jamie Lai. She's a Kuala Lumpur woman. Left-hander, will try to play, I suspect, at the front of the net. And the third of the triumvirate, starting anyway, is going to be Fajar Alfian. Fajar is a Bandung boy, so big rivals of Jakarta, but he'll be getting a local support. 30 years of age here, but it's his debut in BXL.
Yeah, this is a fantastic team. I think, like you're right, I think Shevon will start at the net, but we saw Fajar Alfian in both 3v3s spending a lot of time at the net, so I wonder whether they'll switch that around early on.
As for the Hurricanes, Isfahani, okay, so we've got him on the right team this time. Isfahani, 27 years of age, 3 World Tour titles, world ranked number 11 in men's doubles, and he'll be alongside his compatriot, Siti Fadia. And Siti is another who's got herself right up the world rankings.
Yeah, the Hurricanes have made a choice to change their team for today, whereas the Lightning have opted for the same 3. And I think what I'd like to see a little bit more today is wondering whether Isfahani can get himself involved a little bit more. Yesterday he was a little bit subdued. And I think one way he could do that would be to switch with Ramadanti.
On the right, Lightning.
Saiful Bakri introducing the teams.
And on my left, Hurricanes.
And his assistant
Hurricane to serve.
service judge will be Aizat Rusli from Malaysia.
Play.
Okay, don't blink. You'll miss a couple of points. Hurricanes up to a fast start. First big easy smash for Christiansen.
That's good. We're already 2 points in, and we're seeing the tactic I was talking about yesterday, where it's crucial that the male players push up the court. Look at that. Another perfect example Matthias Christiansen joining Ramadhanti right on the service line. Look how far up he pushes there. They must have had a chat yesterday about what tactics to use today.
And it's a fast start. It's a 4-love start. 3 of those points to Matthias Christiansen. We'll talk about the drift a little bit later. Didn't really come into play in 3-on-3.
This is almost a carbon copy of that first game that Ramadhanti came on yesterday. She made an impact coming out with a flying start.
Service over, 2-5.
That's a negative contribution from Matthias Christiansen.
3-5.
Excellent serve from Siobhan there.
Just look at Siobhan. She's whistling past her ears left and right.
I think when you get in these situations, you've got to be careful if you're at the front there.
I'd be ducking as well.
Smart play from Bajaj there.
Over, 4-6.
Taking some of the speed out.
Asked Isfahani to actually make the shot rather than just defend it.
Service over,
But Antti fizzes one into Izudin.
7-4.
But the flick serves proved to be quite effective in yesterday's 3v3s. So it's good to see that Siobhan trying that out.
So flat. As soon as it's lifted, there's a problem, and everyone's desperate to keep it flat.
They certainly are, that is key.
Alvin with the error. A nice
Service over.
return of serve. Stepped in
5-8.
very quickly.
I'm not sure if that was a flick attempt from Ramadhanti there. Very positive play from Matthias Christiansen so far. He looks like a different player today, I must admit.
Utterly.
He's stepping up, he's being extra positive, he's looking for every shot.
Anyways, that might be the team ethic coming in, because he will have looked at his performance, and if it's himself, oh, bad day at the office. But if you're with the team, you've got to step up the next day.
Exactly.
Service over,
To the net.
10-6.
Hurricanes 10-6. We're just approaching halfway. We've had 16 points already.
Really good points, even though they've been quick, they've been good rallies. It's a nice return of
Service
serve from
over,
Siobhan.
7-10.
Noise in the crowd as well to get them motivated.
I think that might be down to Yuta Watanabe. He's right in front of a big group of fans.
Christensen. Forward smash. Fantastic shot. And a little bit of afters as well.
That was a brilliant shot, slice, drop shot into the gap. Those gaps are there. They are tight, and Isfahani. You like that one? Probably more the fact that he had Bajaj on the floor than the fact that he won the point.
Those in this area will know about Sepak Takraw. That's the kind of showboating you get at the net in Takraw. Matches
9-11.
to the net. That's 3 errors in a row. He starts off with 4 winners in a row.
There, that might be the drift.
10-11.
That's where it was playing fast yesterday, and that was very, very long.
2.5 minutes to go. It's flown by.
Rotational flight.
It's in.
This is a fantastic rally.
Dropped short is Udin.
Rotation here by the Lightning team.
Shot on Jamie at the back.
Brilliant rally.
11 all.
Rally of the tournament and a broken string as well.
See, that's exactly what we were talking about at the start, is that a lot of these 3x3 pairs, these 3v3s are starting to implement rotation into their game. With Siobhan now ending up at the backcourt. She held herself up brilliantly at the back. She had to play a number of shots from there.
She's a reliable player, has been for years. Drops in. Gorgeous little placement over into the far corner by Badger Alfian.
That is the drift, I think, playing into effect. I think it is the same as it was for the majority of yesterday. I think what's slightly changed here is, yes, the Hurricanes made a few mistakes, but the Lightning players are pushing up the court. And they're taking Ramadanti out of the game as well.
2-point lead. We're into the final minute. The beat of the drums in the stadium tells you that the countdown is on.
Out. Service over.
It's a
12-13.
1-point lead. Love the tension. Christensen, flat, flat, flat.
Service over. 14-12.
Really good. Bajar and Zudin dealing with the pressure on defense and able to turn it around there.
Right, this will be the last point before we go to a pressure point.
Oh, fantastic smash from Matthias Christiansen.
Pressure point defended.
Another racket has gone. That's important because if they'd lost that point, it's a 3-point differential. Now we come into the pressure point. It's a 1-point differential. Lightning just need 1 point to win. Hurricanes need 2. Hurricanes in the goal with the serve.
And the crowd are chanting for the Lightning to finish it.
The serve is taken by Reza Isfahani. We are all square.
14.
I've been wondering when they're going to put Isfahani at the front of the court. I was talking about it yesterday. He is such a good front court player. Look at this. Immediately making an impact. Now there's some rotation. Excellent rally though.
Too much pressure on the pressure point. Izuda kept his nerve. Christensen found the net.
Lightning leads by 1 kill.
But I think that was an interesting tactical choice, those last 2 points, to put Isfahani at the front of the court. I wonder whether they'll use that at the beginning of the second game.
Well, that's a nice, calm way to start the day.
It's like doing cardio watching this. My heart rate is going.
Really good stuff. Hurricanes went out really quickly, got themselves a healthy lead.
Agak majuan. Ya, terus mereka dia di atas terus. Right, coming.
Not sure what he's able to say.
Smash in the middle. No point change.
Was taken out of the game. She was so influential early on here.
Yes, she
when
was.
Hurricanes were leading, Ramadanti was involved. They took her out the game. The contest changed.
I think you have to give the credit to the Lightning players there. I think they were able to lay it around her, push it through her. They played a lot of focus on the two male players, on Matthias and Reza.
Time.
So it seems like they're opting to keep Ramadhanti at the net.
Second game. Level. Play. Service over. 1 left.
Hurricanes trailing by a game, but leading by
Service over.
a point until
1-0.
2 seconds later.
There's the drift.
Service over.
But again, I know in the
2,
first game that Matthias, he
1.
started strongly and made a few errors, including the point that lost them that opening game. But I do like what he's trying to do out there on court. That's a wild one.
3-1.
Zudin, who hails from Johor.
That is miles wide.
They pick up. And again.
Service over.
I like the idea. Liking an idea and getting a point are two different things.
He was trying that same shot that he worked out so well. Looked like Chiffon was a bit wise to it, though. Very good. Very good play from Chiffon there.
3-0.
Spotted that it was going to go over to her backhand, and she was almost there before they hit it. I think the problem for Matthias Christiansen right now, and actually I've noticed he's switched sides. Oh, sorry, wait, there might be a substitution coming here. I was saying he switched sides, so his player that he's facing opposite is Nur Zudin. So I think when he was facing Alfian, Alfian was just a bit too good for him in that department.
Gose Fei is now on against his regular doubles partner.
Service over.
This is what a lot of fans would be excited to see.
They should know each other's weaknesses inside out.
Over. 5-4.
Alfian is the player at the moment for me in the mid-court zone.
Service over. 5-4.
Sharp. But long from Izudin.
Good call from his teammate there, Matthias, was
6-5.
shouting at him not to play that.
What are we, 6-5? That's a rather tame, only 11 points in the first 1 minute 45, 3:45.
We've seen a few more expansive rallies like that, or that last one or the one before, with a number of high lifts and smashes rather than the fast flat stuff.
Couldn't quite dig it out. Interesting to look at Matthias Christiansen. The power game might work in Europe. It's not working here against the international standards that he's up against.
I think he probably needs to throw in a little bit of variation. Maybe a drop shot or a slice to bring it down a bit steeper.
There was the variation, Christiansen's intervention there.
Over. 7-0.
And to continue on from that, if we look at Fajr Alfian, who doesn't have as powerful a smash as Christiansen, is getting more points from his attacks because he is varying it.
Too much variety on that one from Christiansen. You're quite right, the eyes there tell you he's more into the game today.
Another string broken though.
Service over. 8-0.
He's progressed almost to the service line by the time he's smashed that.
Exactly, yeah. And for someone like himself who does play mixed doubles, that is a big
Blake.
part of that game. Stepping on in behind your female partner is something he does brilliantly well, and he's doing it really well here today.
Terrific reaction from Christiansen.
9-8.
He's attracting most of the attention, the Dane, at the moment.
What it's about today, but we've seen how many strings have we seen broken?
Five already.
5.
8.
In 2 games.
The stringing team are going to be busy.
Yeah, there's a village outside with a stringing department. I wonder if they've been doctoring the rackets. 1:30 to go. 2-point lead for the Hurricanes. The Golden Hurricanes actually make it a 3-point lead. They trail by 1 goal to love. They're in a good position here.
Service over. 9-11.
Noisy crowd in an atmospheric venue. Fast-paced badminton. Good leave. Good little push.
It was.
Service over. 12-9.
Sefe is a strong boy. Final 40 seconds. Oh, nice. Ramadanti.
13-9.
Hey, that's interesting. Lightning now need to win this point. There might be 2 points left in this first game.
Drive serve. It's a service variation. Perfect. It was flat enough that he got Siobhan to actually reply to that serve rather than let it go through to Nur.
Okay, so the Lightning need to get this serve in.
14.
Jamie, you've got to work.
Oh.
Siobhan, you've got to work. You've lost the game. Oh, no.
Second game. Won by
I'm surprised that
Hurricanes.
Siobhan allowed that to happen because
14.
she's the one with the serve. They have control over whether they change the shuttle or not. I would have said no and then quickly got ready to serve, but too late now.
So game number 2 goes the way of the Lightning, that's of the Hurricanes. They lost the first game.
It looks like we have a substitution for Lightning. It looks like Alfian is leaving the court and the chief cheerleader, Yuta Watanabe, is joining the team.
Unlimited substitutions allowed. Sefe was introduced midway through that last game. There seems to be a different attitude in how they're approaching the threes today. Yesterday was a case of more, a little bit of fun, a little bit of entertainment. Today, deadly serious.
Yeah, they're all taking the tactical side of it much more seriously. There's a lot of nuances going on out there. They're learning all the time while they're playing, trying to figure out the best tactical solutions. There was a lot of talk about tactics there from the Hurricane team. I think one thing I did hear was Gozefe saying to Matthias Christiansen that when you're stepping forward and hitting those drives, sometimes look to play the soft one, not always the fast shot. I think that is a very good, wise piece of advice.
It's a double change for the Lightning.
Time.
Say Ying Sweat is on, as is Yuta Watanabe.
Third games. Level.
Two lefties to join Izudin.
Play. One left.
Unchanged trio on the golden side of the net. Oh, that's a misjudgment.
It was. I'm not sure if it was a bit of confusion whether Matthias or Zafei weren't sure which one was going to take that.
Interesting there. Christensen clearly hasn't listened to Go Say Way.
One thing that was quite interesting, although that last shot we just saw went to Nurzudin, they smashed a lot on Yuta Watanabe. And he has one of the best defences. When he used to play men's doubles, his defence was what he was known for.
Christensen pushes out. 2 apiece. One game apiece. 4 games will be played. This is the first of 4 matches, 4 rubbers. And both of these teams lost their matches yesterday. If you lose 2, your chances of making the final are very, very limited. Oh. That is a reaction and a half from Nurzudin. How? He's saying how?
One thing that was quite noticeable, obviously, the difference was saying Sweat coming on, is that when she's defending, when their side is defending, she actually steps back to get alongside her male partners. When Siobhan was on the court, she would tend to just crouch and get out the way and let the guys take care of it.
I think when she plays mixed doubles, she takes the back of the court a lot more.
Oh, that's a fantastic shot. That's the variation that Go Safei was talking about.
Go Safei says, told you, told you. Trust me.
We saw Isfahani do a shot like that in the first game. That is where the space is.
Rudin straight back to hammer one in. The Lightning not out of this, not by any stretch of the imagination. 4-5 on serve. So Ying Sweat, left-hander from Hong Kong.
Service over, 6-4.
I think what's going to be quite crucial for the Lightning is how quick Yuta Watanabe adapts to this 3v3. He didn't play much yesterday, and even when he did, it was on the 2 female, 1 male 3v3, not this one. Seeing Sweat. She's literally taking care of 1 inch of court over there on the side.
Oh, again. 3 dive forward, none of them get the shuttle.
Go Safei should definitely become a coach after his playing career has ended. Once again, soft shots.
Four Hurricanes.
Service over, 5.
She's had a good season as Ying Sweat. Mixed doubles gold medalist in Ningbo.
Out, service over.
Service fault here.
8-5.
Watanabe there was wise, I think, to the soft shot. I think Christiansen was trying to play it cross into the gap. You saw Watanabe step forward. He's definitely, oh, we're seeing a mixed double serve here.
would wager that shuttle was barely an inch over the net
No.
at any given time in that rally. Ooh, out. Just gone long.
Oh, is Watanabe coming up again?
He is.
It's interesting.
I can only assume he's... No, I don't know what to assume. Maybe we'll get some reaction later.
In all honesty, I would like to see the Lightning maybe switch out Nurzudin for Yuta Watanabe, because I mean, I was a bit surprised they took out Alfian, because he was the player on the Lightning side that was making, for me, the biggest difference. Nurzudin has been playing some great badminton, but he's been a bit quiet, so I wonder whether switching him to Watanabe might be effective for them.
There is Alfian back on court. And Nurzudin says, Beckman up in the commentary. What does he know? Big serve. Hole in the racket.
Service over, 12-7.
Seeing lots of changes with who's deciding to serve, who's deciding to receive. Mind games going on out there.
8-12.
That was an important point for the Lightning. They trail by 4, 1:30 to play in this third game. 4 8-minute games in the XL. Is that drifted out? No. Come in.
Service over, 13-8.
Fantastic interception from Gozufei there. That's a difficult shot to play round the head. To go cross court with that, that's impressive.
Oh, late decision.
Service over,
Didn't account for the drift on that one.
9-13.
Must be a considerable drift.
Yeah, I think it is.
He's made that mistake. It is in there.
Service
50
over,
seconds to play.
14-9.
And in the last game, Lightning gave up a point. And not serving late on.
Look at that. Good play from the Hurricanes. There was the soft shots, the slices overhead, the variation, and then as soon as they got the Lightnings to push back, they focused massively on saving sweat.
Go, go, the lead is 6.
Service over,
It is only 5, but I think this time Lightning are going to run out of time. And this will be back-to-back games in favor of the Hurricanes. We'll make sure that this is the last point. Doesn't matter, go into the net. But it's a 15-11
won by
game
Hurricanes.
for the Hurricanes. And it means they lead now by 2 games to 1.
I think the deciding factor there from the Hurricanes was exactly what Gozufei, what I heard him say to Matthias Christiansen, which is use the soft play from both the overhead position and also in the midcourt.
So Lightning in trouble. They only won the first game on a pressure point right at the last second. Dramatic intervention there, but they've lost the last 2 games. Relatively straightforward. Reminder, coming up next, we move on to the women's singles. And we've got the contest between Scotland's Kirsty Gilmore representing the Golden Hurricanes and Yun Toylin representing the Lightning. And the Lightning are in need of some points. They need of a bolt out of the blue from somewhere. Because the Hurricanes are looking strong. 3 points available, 3 tie points available for the winners of this first 3v3. There's a single point available for winners of an overall match ending up in a tie, or a tie ending up in a tie, as they call it.
You can see,
we would go to the ultimate showdown.
you can see every single team member is getting involved.
15
It's supposed to be the captain's only doing the coaching, but we're getting every single player on the bench come over and give their piece of input.
No personnel changes. Nope.
There is for
Oh,
the
Shevin.
Lightning team.
Shevin's
Siobhan is back on.
Time.
I do think the way the game went, and I'm not
What
just
game?
saying this because she
Level.
helped them win the opening game, but I think that's a good
Play.
change.
One left.
They're not doing short shifts, are they? They're not timing how long a player's getting on court.
Service over.
I don't know. If they are, then Watanabe's got the short straw, because he's...
Can't count. Oh,
Excellent serve from Siobhan there. She served well when she was on earlier, and she's continuing that on here.
2-1.
Good attack from Nurzudin.
Service over.
I know it's early days, but I'm seeing signs that Nurzudin is trying to force himself to get more involved, to push up the court, to start to create things.
he normally doesn't need that invitation. He and Go both like to be aggressive. If Lightning win this game, we will go to a shuttle
3-2.
showdown. We've already had 14 in this, 14 pressure points. Shuttle showdowns, we've had
Service over.
3.
3-0.
When you consider what there was 8 matches, that's quite a lot
Yes.
that went to the shuttle showdown.
2 of the shuttle showdowns won by the Lightning.
I think Siobhan and Jamie Lai in comparison to Sterling Sweat, just that little bit sharper, more nimble around the net. And I think that's able to counter Rabadhanti, who's also the same. Oh, there's a string gone. Oh,
5-3.
you can see Nurzudin run off there, but
She gets there, but because she's crouched so low, she's got to actually lift it up and over.
6-3.
a little casual from Fajr Alfian there.
Hurricanes leading by 2 games to 1. 6-3 in this final game.
Fantastic shot there from Nurzudin.
Service over. 4-6.
Another brilliant serve from Siobhan. She is serving excellently in this match. Won them a number of points, or at least got them into the advantageous position early on in the rally. Excellent play again from the Lightnings.
6-0.
And I could hear Gracia Polly before the rally saying something I think is continue to be confident. I think that's some great advice.
Oh, it's 3 points in a row for the Lightning.
Oh, excellent rally. Oh! It's not often we see the space being at the backcourt.
I was going to say that service line on these Victor courts, it's going to be scrubbed out because you've got 3 people scuffling around there. You're going to have to remark it.
They are.
Service over. 7-0.
7 apiece.
That's crept over.
Service over. 8-7.
A little bit of fortune there for the Lightning. It's come at a good time for them. Phlegmatic acceptance from Go. Less phlegmatic acceptance on that one.
I'm not sure if that's a shot that he knows that Gozefe's a little bit susceptible to, but he's done that a few times, that round the head, like soft push out towards Gozefe's backhand. It's been very effective.
Oh, Chevon. She saw it.
Service over.
So unfortunate. This shot here from Alpian. He sees Gozefe step forward, lifts over him. Chevon read where that was going.
Gozefe, terrific defense.
Shot.
9-0.
You can really see from where we're sitting here, Des, how far up they are on the court. You're right, the lines will need to be repainted.
Service over.
Gozefe having just produced a wonder backhand. One puts a forehand into the net. Watanabe leads the cheering.
Maybe that's why he wasn't on court so long. They needed him over on the SPOTV Now team bench to get the support going.
11-9, 1:40 on the clock. Two dig outs there by Yasuddin from his teammate. You will not beat me.
11.
I'm seeing a new tactic here. Gozefe smashing and moving up through the center into almost singles position there. You see Ramadhanti and Christiansen just splitting, allowing him some space to work through the center of the court.
Into the final minute. And a 2-point lead for the Lightning.
12-10.
Gracia Polly is so into this match. She is resting up against the A-boards.
Service over. 11-12.
Into the net. She was stretching. Again, she's reading these perfectly.
She is moving into the right spot. I mean, from here, sometimes that might have looked like it should have been a bit of an easy one.
Okay.
It was slightly wide of her.
This game is over. Decider, pressure point at 12-all. So, if Lightning win it, we go to a shuttle showdown. If Hurricanes win it, they take the tie.
Game.
Hurricanes have the tie.
Thoroughly well deserved. I think there was plenty of swings of momentum, times where the Lightning had the advantage, times with the Hurricanes, but overall, I think the Hurricanes just that little bit more. It was certainly a deciding factor was it goes to Faye. Not only giving that tactical advice to Matthias Christiansen, but he was working himself up from the backcourt into the middle of the court and then to the front of the court. He was everywhere.
Well, the dancers are there. The Hurricanes have got themselves a win in the first match. They've taken it by 3 games to 1. 14-15, 14-10, 15-11, 13-12. 2 games going to the pressure point. One apiece, one. The Hurricanes taking this one. That's an exciting way to get the first of the second day of games up and running. Coming up next for the Hurricanes, we've got Kirsty Gilmore from Scotland up against Nguyen Toi Lin. Will be looking to improve on her defeat yesterday. Kirsty, she lost, but she lost very, very closely in arguably the game of the day. Let's go down to post for reaction.
So now I'm here with the Hurricanes. Yay! Congrats once again for the win. So So what a match with some instant release it is. Watching, it is amazing. But can you tell us how hard and tough it is to play with 3v3 format?
This is a very tight game, and I just try not to make unforced error, and the rest I leave it to my teammates. Yeah.
Okay, you guys seems to be enjoying playing in this team. So, how you guys build the team spirit so quickly?
Kalau saya sih saya percaya karena punya dua cowok yang sangat kuat ya. Jadi saya percaya sama mereka.
So again, it is a teammate with you. Okay, so how amazing is it to play in front of this Indonesia crowd?
I think it was amazing. There was really good support today, and also from our team bench, so it was really nice to play.
The Hurricane it is. Okay, so now we have an amazing gift for Indonesian fans. Okay, so who wants a signed shuttlecock? Siapa yang mau shuttlecock yang sudah ditandatanganin para athletes? Okay, so now we have a special gift for the audience. The athletes will sign the shuttlecock and give it to you. You can choose which side. Whoa! Once again, congratulations and thank you. Okay, so now, Istora Senayan, we want to see the polling. Kita mau melihat polling yang sudah tersedia. Coba kita lihat dulu ya, pollingnya kira-kira ada apa ya?
Result of the first game. A victory for, well, in the end it was Go Ramadhanti and Christiansen. They were the three on the court at the end of the battle, but we had substitutions ongoing against Alfian Chevon, Jamie Lai and Nur Izzuddin. So the Hurricanes take the first match. Kirsty Gilmore represents the Hurricanes. She's coming up next against Yun Tulin. Then we've got Anthony Ginting versus Victor Axelsen. And then we'll finish that with a final 3 versus 3, which has 2 women on court. And if needs be, we go on to an ultimate shuttle showdown. But match number 1 is done, and Hurricanes have the lead. You are watching BXL 2025. We're coming to you from Jakarta in Indonesia. We have got a contest here, the first of 2 contests between the Hurricanes and the Lightning. And we move on to the women's singles, and Kirsty Gilmore, the 32-year-old Scot, will be representing the Hurricanes, who have got themselves a lead in this match so far. Kirsty was involved in arguably the match of the day yesterday, losing very, very close match.
It was a very nervous affair, though, if I remember rightly. Both her and me, I know they're, very, very close friends off the court. And I think that showed. Obviously, also the first match on court is always a bit tricky as well. I wonder whether today she's going to come out a little bit more relaxed. Sometimes that can happen. You get that first match out your way. Sometimes you can just feel that little bit better on the second day.
I'll talk to you about nerves and how it affects players, because it shouldn't. You spend so much time on the court. I'm always amazed when I hear people in the game like yourself saying it's a nervy situation or nerves are affecting her, because they practice to avoid that.
I know, but I think when you come out onto the competition floor, it's just a different beast, and you're never quite sure how you're going to feel.
Well, let's see if Kirsty Gilmore There's a different attitude today. World ranked number 30. The Scot is a doughty competitor. Fiercely proud Scot, but has represented Great Britain on numerous occasions. She'll be coming straight into this women's singles contest. And arguably, although she's up against a woman higher ranked in the world, you'd imagine Kirsty might think she's favourite at the moment. Coming onto the court, Yun Tu Lim struggled yesterday, the world number 18. She has been as high as number 17, but didn't really seem to get into the contest yesterday. And will be looking to make a very different impact today.
She certainly will. I don't think she played too badly yesterday. It was just the fact that Michelle Lee was just on a whole other level. She was imperious yesterday, super calm, super relaxed, and using the full court. And I think, yeah, Toi Lin, I wouldn't say she played too badly. If she can play like that today, then I think she has a good chance of winning. I think it's going to be a very, very close game. I wouldn't like to call it, to be honest.
But we're going to ask you to call it later on, once we've seen the lineups. 32 years of age now. It's her debut in BXL. BXL is badminton with the twist. Got a couple of World Tour titles to her name. As I say, currently world ranked number 30. She has been in the top 20, has Kirsty. Athletic woman. Smaller, more compact is 27-year-old Yun Tu Lim. It's her debut as well. Again, she's got 3 World Tour titles to her name, so plenty of ability there. But she's such a shy character off the court. Maybe it's a language thing, but was hiding away, kind of away from her other teammates.
She was a little bit. I think, though, once she gets... I think she's one of those people that once she feels a little bit more comfortable, once she gets talking to her teammates. I saw that on the media day. Once she had a few conversations going, she started to open up, and then you start to see more of her character. But yeah, you're right. I think initially she is definitely someone who's probably a little bit shy.
A head-to-head of 1 win and 1 defeat.
I think they placed each other very recently,
in Paris,
they?
yeah, in the Worlds.
The recent World Championships, and it was...
Toi Lin who won it.
It was Toi Lin, yes. But this is a completely different animal on one court, and it's timed format. And I think that affected all the women yesterday.
The Victor warm-up, 90 seconds is completed. The introduction of the chair umpire, Mohammed Iqbal, and the service judge, Arin Nilsankun from Thailand. And I think Toi Lin was just saying, where is the drift today? And we can tell her she's facing into the gale force wind. Because it does seem to be quite a significant drift, doesn't it?
There is, yes.
As we're seeing, Kirsty put that little attempted service, what, 10 centimeters beyond the baseline?
Pretty much onto the Victor logo.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Lightning. And on my right, Hurricane. Lightning to serve, love all, play.
Lightning in blue.
I think Toi Lin was asking why the drift, because yesterday she really struggled to get her length on both ends of the court, especially on this side when she was playing up against it, hitting very short.
Too low.
Good start from Toi Lin. Playing very positively. She might have watched the women's singles match between Kirsty and Mia, where Mia got a lot of points smashing down Kirsty's backhand.
That's gone wide. So first points on the board for Kirsty.
1-3.
Nicely into position. Good, clean smash down the line.
That's excellent play. That will do her a world of good if she is still feeling a little bit nervous. Always nice to win a point when you hit a smash winner. That can instantly make you feel so much more confident in yourself.
She's a really good athlete, Kirsty Gilmore. I can imagine her running 1,500 meters.
Yeah, very quickly.
Very quickly. Sadly, badminton court isn't 1,500 meters and there's a net in the way. Oh, well.
Very good control of the drift there from Kirsty with that lift.
Significant it was flat, so maybe the drift is only, I don't know, above 20 foot. Oh, tickles the tee.
Oh, fantastic shot.
Service over, 5-3.
Brushes across it, reverse slice.
Terrific rally.
That's just out. Toy Lin is moving Kirsty from side to side, both from the front of the court and the back of the court. Classic singles tactics, that is.
6-3. So the Vietnamese representing the Lightning in blue. And she looks incredibly relaxed, Toy Lin. Quite different to yesterday's match against Michelle Lee.
Yep. But I have to remind that yesterday when she played Michelle Lee, she did start incredibly well and then did seem to fade. To see if she can maintain this.
Sharp return from Gilmore.
Service over, 4-8.
4-8 though, with 3.5 minutes to play. Would like to get closer, would like to get some points on the board. Instead, she looks up and snatched it down.
Service over, 9-4.
Yeah, so far we've seen a mixture of some winners from Kirsty, but too many errors like that. Another one. I'm not sure what might be happening for Kirsty, is because she's playing up with the drift. Obviously, Toy Lin's shots might be hanging and then going slightly further forward. So she's anticipating to hit it at one point, but then the shuttle actually, when she's coming to strike it, is maybe a foot or two further forward. So it's throwing her rhythm. That's a good shot.
11-4.
She's certainly looking a little bit nonplussed when she's hit the overhead. Saying, how did that shuttle end up there? Shot.
Service over, 5-11.
That is the other difficulty of playing on a court where the drift is front to back quite extreme. It's not just controlling the backcourt, but getting your timing on your overhead shots.
It's on the line. It's being called good.
Service over, 12-5.
This is looking very healthy for Nguyen Toy Lin.
Service over, 6-12.
It is still feasible to get within for the pressure point here.
Needs 3 points though.
Yep.
3. There's one of them.
7-12.
shot. It's good to see that she's still trying to go for those shots, even though she has made a few mistakes.
You could see that where sideways on, you could just see that was taken away.
Yeah.
Kind of like a plastic bag blowing in the breeze.
Correction on.
Good response.
Corrected by the umpire there.
7 on.
Oh, it's being called against, okay.
Kirsty can't believe it. Not that I think it would affect this game too much.
She might have been able to get close.
Possibly. Oh, that's a fantastic shot.
Oh, it's off the floor. Toyland doesn't think so. I must confess I didn't either.
8-14.
The umpire didn't for a second until Kirsty started to say, what's that all about?
Didn't look like it. Well, luckily it's not at a match point or something, otherwise that would have been really controversial. Toyland takes her 5'4" aggression out on Kirsty Gilmore. But has taken that game in really impressive style, 15 points to 8.
I think Toy Lin was just a little bit more composed, a little bit more relaxed, and was able to play the conditions a little bit easier. She does have a slightly easier time in the slower end, I must admit. It is far more difficult when you're playing singles to play if you're playing from the faster end, just to be able to control the back of the court, which is so important if you want to be successful.
Saw on that graphic there, the tie score is 3-0 to the Hurricanes. The 3-on-3 gets 3 points in the tie score. The singles are worth 1 point. Highlights here from the first game in which Kirsty Gilmore had problems in working out the drift, particularly in the overhead shots. She had a couple of crackers down the line, but she also a couple of mistimed shots down the line. And Choi Lin managed the conditions better, and so it's the Lightning Girl from Vietnam who has the first game. We're at the lovely Istora Stadium in the Senayan complex in Jakarta. A venerable temple for sport. There is everything here. There's baseball, there's softball, there's tennis, there's hockey, there's football, the national stadium, or the current national stadium. There's this indoor stadium, there's a basketball arena. It's a place where people come just to sit and enjoy the atmosphere. And also watch some top-class badminton, which we're seeing here.
It's going to be crucial, these opening rallies for Kirsty.
1 love.
For me, I can sit here and say she needs to do this, this, and this, but the main overarching thing is controlling her emotions, her nerves. She get calm on court.
Shot.
2 great examples in these early rallies of showing just that.
She does like little dance after a good shot, doesn't she?
Excellent. Yes, it's quite noticeable how much more confident and calm Kirsty looks from this end of the court. Like I said, it is much easier in the singles to play at a slightly slower end.
Yeah, that landed in.
It's over. 1-3.
I think maybe hoping that the drift would help her there. Nice clean smash.
2-3.
Oh.
Brilliant.
Service over. 4-2.
It is remarkable the number of matches that have been won from this right-hand side of the court. It's out. Only just out, but out nonetheless.
This is reminding me a little bit of Toy Lin's match from yesterday, where I know she didn't win the opening game, but she had a good competitiveness, and then it kind of like faded away.
Service over, 3-6.
Looking over to her coach, and to be fair, her coach is on her side, just giving thumbs up or thumbs down as appropriate.
Great defense. And yes, you're right, Flandy Limpley has moved away from the SPOTV Now team bench and is right alongside Kirsty. And all he is saying is just support, basically. I don't think he's anything specific.
Just to explain that, no coaches on the sidelines for the teams. There's team captains, they decide the tactics, and so the players in many ways are coaching themselves and working out the team dynamics, who to trust, who not. Lovely.
She's done that. That's twice now she's hit that net cord. In singles, the front of the court, who can win that? Who can win the net battle? It's crucial. It's always, no matter where you play, it's one of the biggest things, biggest battle. And at the moment, Kirsty's winning it through some great play of her own, but also being helped along by Toy Lin, making a few mistakes like this return of serve.
Little scratch of the head there from Toy Lin. I'm a better player than this, she says. And there she goes and proves it.
Yeah.
Service over, 5-10.
She did that shot a few times yesterday. That is a fantastic shot. Great technique and accuracy.
And no little power either.
No. And that was a very, very clever smash, because last time she went down the tram line, down the line, that time at the body.
Chance.
Oh, she'll more of that, but she's won the point.
Well, there's some excellent defense and attacking play from both women there. Finishes with a flourish. 3 points in a row now. 2.5 minutes to play.
Thank you.
Gilmore's in control with that 3-point lead.
I think Flandy Limpley was there telling her to take the front court that little bit earlier. Don't be afraid to push it away, and as well as playing those net shots.
Oh dear.
I think Gracia Polly on the side was shouting out,
Service over.
but she didn't take into consideration the drift. That's quite far in.
That's a long way in.
Look at that.
That's a misjudgment as well.
See how short that was.
12-7.
Shows you the drift is very severe.
12-7. Those points, those two misjudgments have helped Kirsty Gilmore. As does that lovely net shot.
13-7.
She's starting to play with a bit more confidence now, Kirsty. She's starting to show more flair.
We come to the final minute. Kirsty Gilmore has a 5-point lead.
13.
Lightning for Toi Lin. If they can score the next 2 points, win the next 2 points, they will take us to a pressure point.
Oh, oh my God. Fantastic play from Kirsty.
Service over.
Sometimes when, if you see here, when Toi Lin, we're not going to see the replay. But when it's spinning off the net like that, it's incredibly hard to control the next shot. But Kirsty, cool as a cucumber, played it back to the net.
And effectively wins the game. Nice leave. Balletic leave.
It was. Stylish. But to me, that, although this might sound strange to say, but that's a sign that she is starting to calm down and kind of feel a little bit more relaxed out there.
Second game won by Hurricanes.
And just saw out the clock with the game.
1 game off.
15-8. So then, is it the player or is it the conditions? Because we've had an exact reversal there of form. Lightning taking the first game, 15-8. Gilmore taking the second for the Hurricanes, 15-8. But the drift has played an enormous part in this contest.
It has, and it's going to be so interesting in these next 2 games. Now they've had that experience on the more difficult lens. Can they do anything different now they're up against it? So the first thing to see is how Kirsty change her game, how can she change her tactics.
Here, she also cannot play like the...
If like this, if you push like this, many out go there, a bit high. Okay? Remember, and always get a little net, or you can cross net. Just relax, okay? Relax. Get the speed. Yeah? Don't be hurry. Yeah? Get the rhythm, but speed. If you're a bit fast, you can control all the things. Yeah? Smash or drop shot, you can control if you get the speed. Yeah? Get early here. Yeah? Sometimes also you can like overhead, not backhand. But remember, but up, break it fast. Okay? Ready. Okay? Come on.
From one coach to another, Mr. Beckman.
Oh, Flandy was just kind of saying the same things that we've been talking about. You know, play a little bit more height, because then, you know, then you give yourself a bit more time. And also, obviously, the drift. If you play too flat, it's quite easy for it to drift out the back. And then, obviously, the key thing is that you control the net, that you try to get there early. Because if you control the net, then when the lift comes up to you, you can have more time, so you can control the next shot, so you can maintain your position. And you're less likely to hit them out the back.
Service over. 1
You told me.
long.
I listened. I still hit it long. Just wide.
Service over. 1 all.
Nicely played.
Service over. 2-1.
I think Kirsty can start looking for this particular shot from that situation. I think that's one of Toi Lin's favourites. She's done that a few times. Ooh, backhand smash. Let's go.
Oh, no. The point was won.
3-1.
A lot of noise in favour of the Vietnamese and for the Lightning. And a lovely smash as well. Oh, Toi Lin, we were focusing maybe on the coaching that Kirsty Gilmore was getting. Toi Lin has taken her own coaching and her own counsel and is leading once again, 4-1.
A little bit like we saw in the first game. Kirsty making a number of errors from her overhead shots. don't think she needs to go for it as much as that. Just place it down and focus on getting the front court. Don't try and win from the back of the court.
Just drifts long.
Service over, 2-5.
See people behind Kirsty Gilmore. They are super fans. You've got an opportunity to be courtside on BXL. You also get a chance to see the players warm up and train. And there's an autograph session outside in the village, in the sports village, in the Sanayan. It's a proper event. It runs right the way through to the weekend final on Sunday. One of these teams hope to be playing in that final because there's a healthy prize up for grabs. Each of the winning team will go home with best part of 50,000 US dollars. So is she adjusting to the conditions? Is that what we're seeing in these last 3 points?
I think we are a little bit. I think also Tori Lynch has gone slightly off the boil. I think she also needs to do similar things to what Kirsty's doing. I think the tactics that's going to win this game aren't overly complicated, but that doesn't make it easy to do. It's going to be that battle for the net, who can limit their errors and who can use the rear court to set up their front court rather than trying to hit them as just one-off winners.
That was good front court work there from Kirsty Gilmore. She leads 6-5. We're just over halfway through this third game.
Service over, 6-0.
Back-to-back errors.
7-6.
Really good play from Tori Lynn there. She stepped forward a little more. There's a little more purpose in her movement, especially coming forward. The one criticism I had yesterday of her game was I felt she was standing too far back in court. In that rally, she moved forward. It was noticeable, and it paid off.
Oh, great scramble.
Brilliant play again from Tori Lynn. Again, winning that net battle is going to be such a deciding factor in this match. But again, I think Tori Lynn stepping forward a bit more, not moving into the front court with just one pace, looking to inject speed as she comes forward. And the Lightning team there are very, very happy with the way she played that point.
She's got 5 points in a row now. And that's taken this third game away from Kirsty Gilmore. Gilmore and the Hurricanes needed that point.
7-10.
It's going to be a very interesting battle for the remainder of this game. I do think Kirsty is playing this end far better. She's looking a little bit more composed, a little more relaxed. But Tori Lynn, over the last few points, has started to step forward, take the net shots, the front court that little bit earlier. That's a good return.
Service over.
It's a little forehand jab, isn't it? Postage stamp corner. That's gone long. There's a lot of noise in support of the Lightning. Tell you what, their fan base is boisterous.
Again, pushing forward a bit more.
13, 7.
You can see replay, yes. Look at that step forward, more purpose, look at that. Was able to take the shuttle early, so then she has options.
Probably a little bit too late.
Service
Differential
over.
is 5 points with 20 seconds on the clock. It is possible to get back into a pressure point if she wins 2 in a row. There's one of them. Get on with it quickly, Kirsty, and you're in this game.
9,
There
13.
she is.
Right. Okay. Gilmore needs this.
Oh.
And we're going into a pressure point.
And if I remember rightly,
Pressure
yesterday,
point activation.
didn't she come do a 4 points in a row
4
against
points in
Midland?
a row, she did indeed.
And was it 14-13 or was it 13-12? I can't remember what the score was, but it was very similar to this situation.
Well, this will be quite remarkable. She's 3 points down. She's just won 2. So she needs to win 6 in a row to take the game.
From the more difficult end.
Well, there's 3 in a row, and that's a good athletic
11,
challenge.
13.
What I really liked what Kirsty did there was until this final shot where she was in a slightly better position, she could put more into it, she was just playing the shots down with no speed, so she wasn't going to make errors and was focusing on more her balance on the next shot.
Lin bides for time. We're beyond the 8 minutes. And we keep on going until the game is won, but this could be the winner. Indeed it is.
It's a classy put away, that short lift
14, 11.
to do it with a drop shot.
Leads 2-1.
That's nice, that's beautiful.
So once again, the end that is against the drift is the successful end. 14-11 on the pressure point. First game, Lightning 15-8. Second game, Hurricanes 15-8. Third game, Lightning. Yun Tsui Lin 14-11. So Kirsty Gilmore needs to get straight back into it as we look at the best of the highlights from game 3, which was a very, very even game until 6-all. And then 5 points in a row completely blew it open for the Vietnamese.
It did, and I think the deciding factor was that she started to push forward a little bit more, trying to take the front court early. Anytime Kirsty was slightly late, she just pushed up. And she was just injecting speed to the front of the court, a bit more urgency in that area of the court.
Ben Beckman, former player, former Thomas Club player, and current coach and social media in the world of badminton with the analysis of BXL 2025. Rooting, I suspect, for his British compatriot, Kirsty Gilmore.
I am completely neutral, Des.
Yeah.
I think looking ahead to this fourth game, I think if what Tori Lin was doing more towards the end of that third game, she can do that here, she might be able to have a chance to win it even on the more difficult end, because that's what she's going to have to do. She might have to play slightly different shots. She might not be able to lift as much. She might have to play back to the net, but the idea behind it, they're coming in quickly. She has to do that if she wants to win this fourth game.
Tori Lin, 6 BWF finals reached since 2023. And the recent victory in Paris in the World Championships against her opponent on the other side of the net. Nice control.
Oh my, that is a fantastic lift from Tori Lin there. To control that with the drift from a spinning net shot. Unbelievable.
Well, Gilmore watches that one. Dropped quite a long way in. Soon as you turn your back on a badminton court, you're doomed.
2-1.
2-1, Gilmore, Hurricanes. The Golden Girl. Lovely.
Oh, brilliant play.
Not once, but twice, but thrice from Choi Lin.
Again, that's exactly what I was just talking about, what she needs to do. Regardless of the net cord, it's the idea behind it was fantastic.
Fourth and final game. Oh, it's close. Having got the stretch in, she's not the tallest of girls, Choi Lin. Only 5'4". It's a big stretch, and then having done that work, to put it out is most frustrating.
Wow. That shows the drift there. A late backhand with a full pirouette. Completely off balance and still hits it clearly long.
Two. Again, it's the woman facing the drift, facing the gale force, who has the lead by 5-2 here for Kirsty Gilmore.
But again, I do think what Choi Lin's trying to do is the right thing. She needs to stick with this. Just because she's lost a few points can't mean that she goes away from what she's trying to do here.
That's long.
That time Gracia Polly got it correct.
Service over, 3-5.
It's wide. So she dropped one in, then puts one out.
4-5.
But both women are trying to keep it just that little bit tighter.
Service over, 6-4.
Lovely net shot from Kirsty. Again, Toy's trying to play it back. Kirsty's there.
6-4 Hurricanes into the second half of the final game. Cute, cute as you like.
7-4. Service over, 5-7.
You can understand misjudgments at the other end of the court because the shuttle stops on you, not at this end.
No. She was wise to that one, Choi Lin.
6-7.
She was ready for Kirsty to come at her with that shot.
Worried about it, Choi Lin, and it was the right call.
7-4.
She's a different woman to yesterday, Choi Lin.
Yeah, and also to the second game. You know, she's really injecting more speed, like I said, really forcing herself to get high up on the front court. There it is again. She's working very, very hard. Oh.
Slightly high.
Yeah, it was a bit loose, that net shot.
Service over.
But again, that's what she needs to do. Just a little bit more quality, and that would have been exactly what she needed.
You play the percentages there. Yep, you accept you're going to lose some.
Yes.
Service
And I think
over.
there's a bit of scoreboard pressure for Kirsty, knowing that she's on the better end. She probably would at this stage like to be up by a few points, not level. There could be some psychological battles coming in.
She's actually trailing, and we're approaching the 1 minute 30 mark. So then, this is where a little bit of mental pressure will go on to Kirsty. Kirsty Gilmore, the Scot.
Oh. There's that bravery again. That's an excellent shot from Toy Lin.
10-8.
To be fair, Ben, you did call this.
Yeah.
I hate to acknowledge your superior skills. Works Gilmore.
Brilliant.
Drops it in.
11-8.
So Gilmore needs, well, first and foremost, to stay within 3 within the next couple of points, which will happen. Ooh, it's just long.
Service over.
Breeze carries it.
9,
It's a 2-point
11.
game, 35 seconds on the clock.
Service over. 12-9.
Well, this is effectively for the match. A point here, and Toy Lin will take it. Good position, Toy Lin. It's on the line. Ho, ho,
Service
ho.
over. 10-12.
Kirsty breathed a big sigh of relief
Point
there.
activated.
She's kept herself in this.
But once again, we go to a pressure point where it needs Kirsty Gilmore to win 3 points in a row. Bit of moisture on the surface. Toy Lin knows that she's in control. 1 point for her, and she will win this game and win the overall match.
Still on court.
Gilmore needs to win 3 points in a row to take us into an ultimate shuttle showdown. Sorry, just a shuttle showdown. Gilmore serve. Error from Kirsty Gilmore. Her teammates not so thrilled, but there is the victory for Nguyen Toy Lin. The team in blue with the pom-poms are riding high. It's a 3-game-to-1 victory for Nguyen Toy Lin. And she has done it 13-10 in the third. And for the first time going against the drift, Nguyen Toy Lin has picked up an important point for the Lightning, who lost the first 3-on-3. Coming up next is the men's singles. Anthony Ginting versus Victor Axelsen. That is well worth waiting for. The Indonesian representing the Hurricanes, the Dane representing the Lightning. He's the captain. And he'll be looking to build on the excellent work that we've just seen from Nguyen Toy Lin. She has won it in 3 games. Pressure points required on a couple of occasions. Now let's go down to get reaction. Ben is talking to the match winner.
Congratulations, Toy Lin, a fantastic win. How does it feel? Because obviously yesterday you were unfortunate against Michelle Lee, managed to get the win today. How does it feel?
The first, I feel very happy because I have a win today for my team. Yesterday I have not really good match, but my team always say like, be confident and then fighting. And today I try my best, and I hope my team will be happy over me.
They will be definitely happy. They're certainly happy. Just look at them. What was the biggest difference in that game? Obviously, for me, I think the way that you played the net was absolutely fantastic. Is that one area that you were trying to focus on to win the net game?
Yeah, because once I have a windy, and then I have to try how to make a point. And today I think I put a net, and then I ready on the net. It's my point. Yeah.
Well, you played it absolutely amazingly. Congratulations. Is there anything you want to say to the amazing fans and your teammates as well?
Yeah, I want to say thank you all of my fans support for me and my team, and we will try again.
Congratulations, Toylin.
Thank you to Ben and to Toylin. Men's singles is coming up next. As it stands, though, the tie result is 3-1 in terms of overall tie points, but 1 win apiece. The 3x3 going to go Ramadante and Christensen for the Hurricanes. And now we've just seen Nguyen Toylin beat Kirsty Gilmore by 3 games to 1. 15-8, 8-15, 14-11, 13-10. The last 2 games going on to the pressure point. You're watching BXL from Jakarta 2025. Coming up next, we've got the men's singles, Ginting versus Axelsen. BXL 2025, day 2. It's match day number 2. Hurricanes taking on Lightning. Both of these teams were beaten on match day number 1. So if they have any hopes of making it all the way to the final to deny Blitzers the chance of back-to-back titles, they need to get a victory right here, right now. Ben Beckman alongside me, Des Corkill, talking you through the day's entertainment. There's this game followed by Blitzers taking on Rockets later on tonight, 7 o'clock local time. Ben, this is a nice and all even at the moment. 1 win apiece.
It is very, very tight, and I think it's just going to get tighter with this next match. I'm extremely excited for this one. I love watching both of these players. They both bring a different flair to the game. And if they can both come in at a good level, don't even have to play at their best, it's going to be extremely entertaining for everyone here and all of you watching at home.
It's not exactly the easiest of tasks for Victor Axelsen, is it? He's had a Jonathan Christie yesterday and Anthony Ginting today. Yeah, in their own backyard as well.
Exactly. Although I would say I think yesterday's match would have been a little bit tougher for Victor based on current form.
This is Anthony Ginting. He is representing the Hurricanes, the team in gold, the local hero. He won the Asian Games here in 2018 at this very arena. It was jam-packed, it was noisy. He became a national hero.
Lightning.
But for the Lightning, the big man, big 6'4" Viking, Victor Axelsen steps onto the court. He was involved in dramatic events yesterday. He's the ambassador for BXL, and he carries that responsibility well, but he's got to make it work on the court as well, Ben.
He has. I mean, he did make it work in his regular match against Jonathan Christie, winning that in a very tight shuttle showdown. But obviously at the ultimate shuttle showdown right at the end, he wasn't quite able to replicate that, going down incredibly close at 5-4.
The individual match head-to-head between these two, 16-5 in favour of Axelsen. He's won 12 of the last 13 meetings. Yeah. For the Hurricanes, Anthony Ginting, 28 years of age, 2020, well, played in 21, Olympic bronze medalist. This is his first appearance in BXL in this format of badminton, where we're putting pressure points on the line and putting time limits on. He responded pretty well yesterday. Victor Axelsen. He's 31 years of age now. His world ranking is down at 31, but obviously the double Olympic champion is recovering from injury, and he looks to be moving okay.
Yeah, he had back surgery not too long ago, and so he's just made his way back onto the World Tour. I think he's only played two events. And actually Anthony Ginting's in a similar boat, having come back from a shoulder injury that left him out for 6 months. He's only come back. He's come back a little bit longer than Victor, but I wouldn't say long enough that we're seeing him firing on all cylinders. So I think both these players are going to be a little bit down as to what we could expect from if they're at the best. But like I said, I think even then, if they can bring out anywhere near their good level, we're going to have a very good game on our hands.
Yeah, you can see they've both been ranked, well, #1 in the world as recently as 2024 for Axelsen, #2 for Ginting. Most recent victory for Axelsen was in 2024 at the Hong Kong Open. My record says 16-5, but 14-5 is still pretty impressive.
It's still heavily in favour of Victor Axelsen.
Izzat Rusli from Malaysia is the chair umpire. From Indonesia, Saiful Bakri is the service judge. They've not needed to intervene too frequently, the match officials, but they are there with orders to make sure that the players don't slow the game down. Pace is what we really want in BXL. Number of points, pressure points, points that matter. But also to speed up the game. It is badminton as we know it, with a difference.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Lightning. And on my left, Hurricanes. Hurricanes to serve. Love all, play.
Booming work. Victor on the mark for the Lightning.
1 love.
Good rally.
This is a brilliant rally. Excellent play. That's exactly the way Anthony Ginting's going to have to play if he wants to win this match.
1, 2.
And it's something I can see as I'm standing here. I can see Flandy Limplay off the side of the court urging Anthony to push forward, push forward. And he did it brilliantly in that rally.
A look at the racket
Service
accusingly.
Over. 3, 1.
Side swipes. 3-1 to Lightning, 3-1 to Axelsen.
Good net play. Again, similar to how it was in the women's singles, the battle for the net is going to be huge. Especially when you're playing from the side that Anthony's playing on now.
Service over. 4-2.
top players are something else, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are.
They move so smoothly, hit so quickly. To Big Victor. Lightning sharp reaction, Cobra-like from Ginting. Twice now he's just missed this
Service over.
line.
6-3.
A lot of tension between both players here.
Service over. 4-6.
What you could classically call easy mistakes.
Victor shifted Ginting left and right and forward and backwards.
I think he's trying to push Ginting into the court, so pushing he's playing to the front, pushing past the service line.
Took all the pace off that one.
Yep. And that's what he was doing very well, if you remember, at the end of his match against Jonathan Christie, rather than going for the full power, going for the placement. And it worked very well there. Should work well again today.
Nice. Postage stamp, beautiful.
Service over. 5-8.
Good get.
There it is again. Not full power, going for accuracy, placement over power.
9-5.
Look at the amusement on Anthony Ginting's face there.
You can see why it's so effective, because when he lifted to Victor around the head, Ginting's defense was so deep.
Pushes wide. This is impressive from
10,
Victor Axelsen. 1:45 to play in this first game, a lead of 5. Make that 6.
11-5.
Again, I'll pose the question how much the drift is helping or hindering if you're coming from the end where Ginting is playing.
It is going to be difficult for him to obviously play the back of the court as we saw there. And obviously that also adds pressure, because then you've got to be able to play the front court even better.
Put that one wide as well. He opened the court.
5.
Demolished the smash, but wide.
Please wipe the court.
Not only wide, a long way wide.
Thank you.
Moisture on the court. The moppers doing their usual efficient job. In and out in the blink of an eye.
Service over.
But like I was saying, that's why the drift is hard, because not only is it hard to control the back, but then as a result, you know you need to play back to the net that little bit more, a little bit sharper, which obviously is going to be more difficult. Your margins get a little bit tighter.
Nicely manufactured point once again by Victor Axelsen.
6.
And despite that back surgery, he is moving pretty well. Oh, we've run out of time. The game's been called 13-6.
First game won
Well,
by Lightning.
that was
13-6.
unexpectedly one-sided.
It was, although actually thinking about it, well, I think Ginting started off incredibly well, and the one question mark I had about him was whether he could actually maintain the speed and the energy that would be required to beat Victor, especially from that end. And I think we got our answer there. And I think another thing that I think Victor did really, really well, or something that's looking really good on him, is his defense. It's the best I've seen of his defense since he's come back from his surgery.
Let's have a look at some of examples of what you were talking about. Yep, the fireworks are there to get you onto the court. Once you're on the court, though, the fireworks predominantly have come from the man who plays for the Lightning. Big 6'4" double Olympic champion Victor Axelsen. I'm always very impressed how mobile he is, how light on his feet he is. Must have to work incredibly hard on his diet to keep his weight down. There's the flexibility, there's the positioning, and you mentioned a few times in commentary, Ben, he's just taken the pace off the shuttle on those overheads. Mixed emotions for the Dane on the other bench. Who do you support? Your compatriot playing for the opposition, or your own teammate?
I think I'd be supporting my teammate.
Good man.
There's money on the line, Des.
Good honest toil. Correct answer. Right then. Axelsen leads by
Second game.
a game to love.
Play.
Long rally. Wide, patient play from Victor.
Very, very patient.
One love.
I know it's just one rally, but that's given me a good indicator of how this match might go. Victor looks so much calmer compared to yesterday. And I think it's a similar situation for Ginting as he was against Naoka, as he's not able to win quick points. A lot of the points he's have to work hard like that. And I think if it keeps that way, it's going to be difficult for him to maintain it. Oh my lord. It's exhibition stuff, this.
Ginting takes it. A touch on the net, I think, is what the call was.
And I think that shows the kind of mood that Victor's in today. He looks very, very relaxed out there. Maybe it was all that additional court time he had yesterday. This must feel like child's play compared to that ultimate shuttle showdown.
Very relaxed in his defense.
Also, what I'm noticing is, I can see it very clearly from where we're stood, is that Victor's pushing into the court a lot from the front court, almost to the halfway point. Oh, that's good defense.
Service over. 2-all.
That is brilliant defense from Anthony Ginting.
It's not BWF, but this matters to these two. Deflection off the top of the net has just made that drift line. Both are trying to ease themselves back onto the top table of international badminton. There's that drift.
It is.
5-2.
When do you get used to it when you're playing? How long does it take?
I thought they would be a little bit more used to it by now, but it, you know, if it's that extreme, it can be very difficult. That's good play from Victor. Again, it was the placement on the attack.
Please wipe the court. Service over.
Very, very accurate. So
3-5.
he's pretty much guaranteed he's going to get that straight reply.
On the move,
Thank you.
the ambassador for BXL. BXL, second season it's been operating, second time it's been in Jakarta. There are plans and hopes that you guys at home or wherever you're watching take to this format, and there'll be more of these events. Just wide again from Axelsen. He's just lost his radar in the last 4 or 5 points.
3.
Anthony Ginting has been able to take advantage.
Service over. 4-6.
Nice reach. Not too much on it.
Yeah, but that's how important it is to get early on the front court, because especially for Victor, as soon as he's having to take it from a slightly low position, it's so much more difficult to control it. Because you know, if you're going to hit it long, or if you underhit it, Anthony's going to get onto that and smash it. Oh, it's good net play.
8-4.
Oh, that's a great shot from Victor Axelsen.
He was in the middle of the court when he got it. Lucky he's 6'4". He doesn't have to jump. Enables him to take it that bit earlier.
6-8.
Minute 45 to go. Slightly short.
Well put away.
7-8.
Delicately done, both men.
That's good play from Anthony Ginting. He's not doing anything like exuberant or stylish or flashy that we know he's capable of, but what he is doing, he's just a little bit more solid. He's playing a very basic game. He's not getting tempted into anything. Like I said, Victor's pushing it through the front court, almost tempting Ginting to try something. Ginting's like, nope, and just plays it straight back. He's being very, very solid right now.
25 seconds to play. We will be going to a pressure point no matter what. But will we be going level, or will we be going with Hurricanes with a 2-point lead? The answer is we'll be going in level. Yes. Victor Axelsen can get the serve in. He can't. Okay. So it's a winner-takes-all pressure point. Exactly what we want. Victor's been here before. point wins. And it's Victor Axelsen who takes it 10-9.
And that's a big game to win. Winning from the more difficult end. Having trailed the whole way as well, to sneak it at the end is going to feel even more devastating for Anthony. And it's going to give Victor a huge confidence boost.
So 2 games to love. 13-6, okay, you could kind of see that one coming because of the drift, but to go against the drift and take it 10-9 on the pressure point, having been trailing, that is excellent. 3 points in a row to come from 7-9 to win it 10-9.
Yeah, it was a fantastic way to close it out there by Victor Axelsen.
Game 2 highlights. There was some lovely, delicate play. There were some excellent rallies in this, and I do get the feeling that both men are, as you say, on their way back from injuries, just trying to prove their fitness. But Axelsen is moving very nicely, Ben.
He is. Very, very nicely. I think he's most effective when he's playing those accurate placement attacks rather than the full power. I think for Anthony, he's played a very good basic game, but I think, you know, we know what he's capable of. He can play the skillful shots, the unpredictable shots, the jumping smashes. I think we might need to see a little bit more of that, so try and blend the two styles together. He can't just sit back and try and rally his way to victory.
15 seconds remaining.
Got to mix the mayhem of what BXL is trying to introduce of pressure points and timed. This is a more traditional badminton game with a pressure point. But Victor Axelsen has just won. He leads by 2 games to nothing.
Third game.
4 games will be played, so
Level.
even if Axelsen wins this, the 4th game will be played because game difference and points difference are relevant in the overall standings.
That's good. That's a little bit more what I was expecting him to do.
Service over.
Well, that's what he needs to do, sorry. You know, push up on the court, but just doing things to kind of throw off Victor's rhythm. You can't just follow Victor's game.
Ooh.
Too long.
Sensational judgment.
Service over. 1-2.
Good leave.
Service
2 really
over.
nice pieces of judgment
3-1.
from Anthony Ginting, particularly in this arena.
Service over. 2-3. Service over. 4-2.
Good play for Victor Axelsen, closing the net down there. Again, set up by this more controlled attack that came a few shots before this on the replay.
One-footed Anthony Ginting.
4-all.
Bronze medalist in the 2018 Asian Games at this arena. I think I have elevated him to gold before, but he certainly made a big mark on Indonesia, who love their badminton. Oh, past the reach.
Oh. Fantastic rally. Oh.
This could be on a highlight reel, this one. Oh, beautiful finish to a beautiful rally.
Please wipe the card. Please wipe the card.
Again, it was finished by Victor with that placement, slicing it down steep in front of Anthony Ginting. But that was a long and brutal rally, and I think that is going to be hurting Anthony Ginting, because not only is he only coming back from injury, but in the three tournaments before this event, in the 3 weeks preceding it, he's played 3 back-to-back tournaments. That's a lot of travel. And as much as he didn't play many matches, they're still going to have an effect on you.
Midway point, as that goes out from Anthony Ginting, and that just might be a result of the previous long rally. 6-4 Lightning. Well, he thought about leaving it, then realised, nope, not at this arena.
7-4.
It's a 4-point lead for the Lightning and for Axelsen.
I think that long rally had quite an effect on Anthony Ginting. He's lost 2 rallies since.
Yeah. Strides from Axelsen.
Almost doing the splits.
Over. 5-8.
But again, I said it earlier, I do think Victor Axelsen's defense is getting better and better over each game. That was actually one area I felt that maybe Jonathan Christie yesterday and Anthony Ginting today could take advantage of. Anthony hasn't today been able to really penetrate Victor's defense all too often.
Well, that stretch will help his lower back. Just loosen things up a little bit. Couple of points on the comeback now for Ginting inside the final 2 minutes. See the frustration there on Anthony Ginting. Because that Ginting is just a routine return.
He's made a number of those mistakes, actually. I think that's where the frustration is arising. 1 or 2 he can forgive, 4 or 5.
3-point lead with a minute to play.
Ooh, that was very close.
But it's right under the umpire, and he hasn't reversed it.
But again, regardless of whether it was in or out, the shot, the idea, that's working really, really well. Maybe Anthony could defend a little bit further up the court.
Yes.
That's great play.
Service over. 10-7.
The crowd of 1,500 or so appreciative of the work of Victor Axelsen. Thrilled that they're... yes, okay.
Service over.
Then I can be a professional. Anthony is he's going to
I
wait.
think they're basically
Pressure
going
point activated.
pointless playing another point.
Play on.
Well, not for Hurricanes, it's not. He's got to win 3 in a row. That's objective number 1.
Both players having a bit of an ego battle, shouting at each other. Fantastic net play from Anthony.
9-10.
I would like to sit here and say that he should do more of that, but in all honesty, Victor hasn't given him many opportunities,
Play now.
either by playing great net himself or just pushing it into court.
The pressure point rules are that on the pressure point, the man who's leading only needs 1 point.
This is the Anthony Ginting we're used to seeing. Victor's very pleased with that. It's amazing how when the pressure point's on, the intensity really does ramp up. But that was a bit better there from Anthony, but Victor's defence was just that bit too good. Anthony couldn't quite get it downwards enough. But it was well responded by Victor.
The victorious Viking, Victor Axelsen. 3 games in a row he's won it. The 4th game will be played, although in this context it's a dead rubber. Although the point for the tie has gone to Victor Axelsen in the final team rankings. After points won for victories, you have games won and overall points won. A reminder, coming up after this, we've got the second of the 3x3s. Go Fei, Teresa Jolly and Gloria Wijaja up against Faja Alfian, Shevan Jamie Lai and Tae Young Sweat. 2 women, 1 man. 3 points up for grabs. Let's have a look, Ben, on Victor Axelsen's impressive performance in game number 3. He was leading from the get-go. His look controlled, his defence in particular. You've mentioned it quite a few times in commentary. His defence has looked absolutely secure. And is it that Victor is playing particularly well, or is Anthony still on his comeback trail?
I think Anthony's still a little bit on his comeback trail. And he does look like he hasn't quite got the energy in his legs that I know that he is capable of. He's 1 or 2 speeds down on what we know he is able to do. But I think a big part of that is he's just not able to get through Victor Axelsen.
Back live on to match number 4.
Service over. 1 love.
The number of games you win is particularly important for these 2 teams because they both lost yesterday.
Good play there from Anthony Ginting.
2 love.
It's amazing how much pace you can generate from a little flick.
Service over. 1-2.
Wide. He waited, he delayed this side arm smash,
1.
and then put it out.
That's a good serve there from Anthony Ginting. Serving across Victor Axelsen. You see how committed he was to playing in the forehand net shot. He was still committed even though it was going all the way to his backhand side.
Another one goes out. Well, we saw his reaction after winning, and it looks like his adrenaline levels are right down in this 4th game for Victor.
That's another mistake from Victor Axelsen.
6-1. Please wipe the court.
Maybe he needs a permanent pressure point.
Yeah. But Anthony, I think, is doing similar things to what he did in the 2nd game, but just with a little bit more speed, a little more focus. I'm keenly watching him, and he just looks that little bit more ready in a lot of the situations out on court. That's a fantastic shot. I think you're right, Des. Victor's adrenaline has dropped right down after that huge celebration after winning the third game. There's another one. He's missed that same side of the court multiple times now. Within 3 minutes.
Yes.
You don't see that in men's singles very often.
Good defense.
It's good play from Anthony Ginting.
9-1.
I'm not sure I can sit here and say, well, he should have done this earlier, because I think the Victor he's playing has come down a little bit, making it a bit easier for Anthony. But the stuff that he's showing on court here, this is the kind of stuff that I think he, would have been very effective earlier on.
Wide.
Oh.
10-1.
10-1.
Halfway through.
He's simply not moving.
11.
Is he aware that the games are important?
He must be.
You'd like to think he is.
I suppose in the individual mental case, you think, oh, I've won this, oh, I've got to go out again, oh. Whereas the team man in him, and the fact he's the captain and the leader, and the ambassador, should make him cognizant of the fact that every point can be important.
Play.
But let's not be too critical, he's been pretty brilliant.
Yeah, exactly.
Service over. 2-11.
Ginting with his first error of this set, of this game. 2-11.
Oh. It's a shame. A well-constructed rally from Anthony Ginting there.
Oh, drops it over. Might not have got the cleanest of contacts.
12.
It's dribbled over the net, but it's beaten Axelson's lunge. 3-by-3 game. 2 women, 1 man to follow. It's drifted out, as so many have.
13-3.
We've seen some heroics for Axelson so far in BXL Jakarta. I doubt we're going to see 7 points in a minute.
No. That would be more even incredible than what's going on right now, 13-3 after 7 minutes.
The Ginting fans are warming up. We're into the final minute of the third of 4 matches in this first game of, or this first tie of the second day. has a chance of being the biggest individual loss so far in BXL. Well, he does make headlines, does Mr. Axelsen.
Service over.
4:15, and that will be the game.
Game.
Those points, I wonder if they will be important for the Hurricanes come the final standings. In terms of the overall tie, well, Axelsen is punching the air. He knows that he's got a point on the board for his team in the tie. Lightning trail 2-3, even though they've won the 2 singles.
That was a very exciting match, actually. It was a good tactical battle. Back to Axelsen. Just had the edge, I think, being able to win his points a little bit more with those fantastic angled shots. And his defense, like I spoke about, was super solid, giving Anthony no chance to really attack or win on his attack. That was a good performance if we exclude that final game.
I think we can go down and we'll be talking to Victor. He's the winner. I'm wondering what kind of mood he is going to be in. And we'll go down and get some reaction down on the court with match winner Victor Axelsen.
All right, I'm here with Victor from the Lightning. Congrats for the win. All right, you seem to be having a really great time here at BXL. Are you more relaxed today?
Well, I wasn't so relaxed in the game. It was a very fast-paced game in the first 3 sets especially. So to win in here, you know, there's quite a bigger drift, so it's very hard for us singles players to control it. We have to work very hard, but yeah, I managed to dig deep in the second game for the team and secure the win, which I'm very happy about.
Okay, since this is your second time at BXL, how are you liking the format so far?
I really enjoy it. You know, I've also been able to you know, secure some wins for the team, and I think the entire team are doing a great effort. So to be a part of a team, you know, here at BXL and Lightning again, we have great supporters as well. So you know, hopefully we'll just continue to grow, and you know, it's amazing to be here.
So, last question. Any words for the team and for the fans?
Thank you so much to the Team Lightning support group over there. We really appreciate it. Let's keep going.
All right. So now, Victor will do the sign for the shuttlecock and will give to the fans. Who wants the signed shuttlecock? I know you guys will be very, very excited. Make some noise, Jakarta! Yang mana yang mau? Alrighty! Pastinya kalian seneng banget ya mendapatkan ya. Makanya kalau
And
misalnya
mayhem
nanti
ensues
Victor...
in the grandstand. How come they never give the shuttlecocks to us commentators? It's very unfair. Here is the result of the tie so far. 3 points in the tie from the first 3x3, won by Go Ramadanti and Mats Christiansen. The 2 singles have both gone the way of the Lightning, so it means it's 3-2 going into the final 3x3. That means that we will not have an ultimate shuttle shootout to finish today. There must be a winner. Both of these teams lost on match day 1. They both need to win the 3x3 to secure the tie on match day 2. Do join us in just a couple of minutes' time. We are back with the second of the 3x3. It's the women. You're watching BXL Jakarta 2025. Welcome to Jakarta. You are watching BXL Badminton with a twist. It's the Hurricanes versus the Lightning. It's a 4-team competition ongoing over 4 days of badminton at the Istora Arena in Jakarta, part of the Senayan complex. Hurricanes versus Lightning. We've had 3 of the 4 matches so far. Coming up next, we've got the second of the 3x3s, where it's 2 women and 1 man on the court. And let mayhem commence. And Ben Beckman alongside me in the commentary box, who's been analysing things. You've grown to enjoy this 3x3.
I certainly have, and especially actually, I mean, both of them are very good, but this 2 female, 1 male is the one that's brought up some of the most interesting tactical choices and way of playing, and I wonder if we're going to see more of that today. I think we saw yesterday, especially from the Lightning side, when they're in their match against the Blitzers, we saw a number of interesting service situations, rotations, and I wonder whether the Hurricanes watch that and try to learn from it.
Here are the Hurricanes. Go Seifei, the world number 3 in men's doubles. He's alongside India's Teresa Jolly, and the tall figure of Gloria Wijaja, who hails from Bekasi, the 31-year-old Indonesian.
Team Lightning.
Thunder presents the Lightning. Chevon Jamie Lai, alongside, say, Ying Sweat, the Malaysian, and the Hong Kong doubles players. 2 lefties for the girls, and they'll be joined by Fajar Alfian.
No, it's not Fajar Alfian, they've made a change, last-minute change.
Yuta
Watanabe. So 3 left-handers on court.
So they made a substitution before the game has started.
Yes, because according to our match team sheets, it should be Fajar Alfian.
So 3 lefties on court there. It's interesting. Let's look at the Hurricanes. Go Seifei, 28 years of age. He's born in Malacca. 8 World Tour titles. It's his debut here, though. He came on and made a big difference in the first 3x3 match earlier on for Teresa Jolly. It's our first look at her today, the 22-year-old. A couple of World Tour titles for her, the right-hander. She'll have to get into the pace of this game very, very quickly, Teresa. Gloria Wijojo, who did start yesterday's 3x3, the veteran, 31 years of age now. Currently world ranked 13, mixed doubles specialist, 3 World Tour titles. Go's got an important role to play, as does Yuta Watanabe. Let's look at Chevon Jamie Lai, born in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Really good player, very reliable. World number 8 in mixed doubles at the moment, has been as high as world number 3. Making her debut in BXL. Fajar is not in the team lineup, T. I told you they've changed it. Fajar, if he does come on, will be a useful addition to this squad. Say, Ying Sweat, 33, won in the mixed doubles in Ningbo earlier on this year. So is in fine form in the Asian Championships.
It's interesting. I'd like to try and find out why they've made that choice to switch out Fajar before the match has started. Maybe he has exerts from earlier today. Maybe there's an injury issue. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to try and find that out. But he is on the SPOTV Now team bench with the pom-poms in his hands.
Ahmed Iqbal is the service judge. The man in the chair is from
Ladies
Thailand.
and gentlemen,
Nil Sakun.
on my right,
the Victor
Lightning.
warm-up is done.
And on my left,
90
Hurricanes.
seconds only for the players to prepare. Again, just
Lightning to serve.
tightening things up a little
Level.
bit. And the players have got to get on with the game
Play.
very quickly, but 3-on-3 is very quick anyway. Boom, 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 boom. First point's done.
1 love.
Three lefties on the court on the same time. It's like having carbon paper, isn't it, for those of you who remember such things? Would you remember carbon paper?
No.
Oh, my word.
And that's already an interesting tactical choice by the Lightning. I did wonder before this tournament got away with her in this form of 3v3, 2 females, 1 male, whether we might see 2 ladies move to the front and have the man play the rear court, and that's what happened in the last rally. Oh, fantastic shot from Teresa Jolly.
Service over.
To Watanabe as well.
Yeah. She came into her own yesterday in this 3v3 format, and she started off in the exact same foot.
Targeted that time, though. Absolutely.
Service over. 3-2.
The winner of this tie will win the overall tie.
Service over. 3-0.
It's 4 games. Watanabe at the back and Teresa.
Yep. Oh, how did that come over? Unbelievable. That is the one downside to the tactic the Lightnings are using with Watanabe on his own at the back. That obviously means he's not always going to be on perfect balance. Gives you the advantage if you can get the game playing around the front of the court. It does leave space open. Look, here we go. 2 ladies shifting to the front. I actually, funnily enough, I had a conversation with Hurricane team member Kirsty Gilmore about whether this could be a tactic employed, and she thought that it wouldn't be because you always want your rear players to be on balance. But I said we might see it. I guess if you've got a player as fast and as nimble as Yuta Watanabe, it can work.
Punch into the net there from Watanabe. Jojo on serve. Also Faye, who's been rather quiet by Go's standards. She normally likes to be front and centre, Go. Oh, a change already.
Already.
Wow. 10 points in, and Gloria is withdrawn. And Fadia.
I think that might be to try and get the energy up, because every time Ramadanti is on a 3v3 court, she brings a level of speed and excitement and really ramps up the intensity on her team's side.
And a little bit of luck as well.
Yes. But that is something that the Lightnings are doing very well there. Togetherness, the energy, even joined by the team. There's the 2 women moving forward again.
6-7.
I'm not sure how long this tactic will be employed for. Seems to make you vulnerable.
Yeah, there are some vulnerabilities to it. However, I think obviously both female players, Siobhan and Saying Sweat, are mixed doubles players, so they feel more comfortable at the front of the court.
Go gets in.
7.
8-7 the lead for Hurricanes.
Energy starting to come back on the Hurricane side.
She does. She makes things happen, Fadia,
Yep.
doesn't she? And her enthusiasm seems to be rubbing off on the other side of the net. Chev and Jamie is normally more circumspect.
Oh.
Nice idea from Teresa.
But look where Yuta Watanabe comes. He goes right through the centre. He's still covering like 90% of the court.
Out. Service over. 10-9.
3 minutes to play. Fast-moving 3v3.
Teresa Jolly's playing really... Oh. I was about to say playing really well. I know she missed that error, but she's hitting it hard, moving fast. Look at that. There was a bit of space. She could have played it through the centre. There's that serve. She had a serve was fantastic in the earlier 3v3.
Just drifted wide.
Service over. 11-0.
rotation from Lightning.
3 in a row and out.
11.
Matthias Christiansen happy with that. That was a great shot from Tricia Joly into the space.
12-11, 90 seconds in this first game.
Oh. What's quite interesting as I'm watching this on the screen is where Tricia Joly positions herself out of the way. I think she's trying to allow Go Zufei to take the center like he did in the last 3v3, so he can get that a little bit more involved. Look, he's over that center line. He wants the shuttle more.
Are they targeting Joly? They wanting her in the game. What they are, it's not working.
No. She was very strong yesterday. She made a massive impact in her match.
1 point game, 45 seconds. All square with 30 seconds to play. Pressure point is going to be coming on.
Service over. 14-13.
We're going to get one final rally here.
Watanabe at the back. Big smash from Gotewe. It means Hurricanes will have a 2-point advantage in the pressure points. They need 1 point. Lightning need to win 3 in a row.
And the Hurricanes have certainly figured out their formation. Tricia Joly just moving over slightly to the side, covering slightly as court, allowing Go Zufei to step in behind and take the center position. It worked brilliantly there.
Blue team cannot avoid an error. Gotewe finds net.
This is exciting. I'm really enjoying how each three is trying to figure out the best possible way to play the game. We're seeing so much variety in tactics and positioning.
You're right about Go's positioning though. He's middle of the court.
He is. Oh, that's 2 mistakes from Go.
Woo. And we're all square. So this decides the game. Winner takes all. And Go wins the game. He may make 2 mistakes, but rarely makes 3 on a row. And that is the Hurricanes taking the ultimate pressure point. And they've won that one 16 points to 15. Oh. 31 points in 8 minutes, although it's 8 minutes plus, wasn't it? Because we had the 3 points after. Nonetheless, let's not get the facts and get in the way of a good story. What did you learn from that? Oh, actually, let's listen to Captain. I think we can just go in to listen to Landy.
Ya. Ingat, sambung aja. Kayak duluin, yang penting reaksinya. Duluin aja, depan. Ya. Oke. Tapi kebanyakan silang nggak siap kalau di depan. Sodok silang aja.
Well, words of wisdom.
Testing.
An early substitution in there as well. Gloria replaced by Fadia Ramadanti.
That proved to be a very good substitution.
So him.
Time. Second game.
The team in gold,
Level.
leading by
Play.
game to love. Some venom there for Chevon.
Service over.
So we've had no substitutions for this game, but I wonder if there will be any changes to how they approach it.
Service over. 1-0.
I'll say Ying Sweat is being used as interesting. She's kind of in between. She's not at the front, she's sometimes at the back.
Yeah, she's starting at the back, but as soon as she gets an opportunity to shift forward, she does it. They are definitely trying to get in the formation with the two ladies at the front and Yuta Watanabe at the back. Whereas the Hurricanes seem to have the 3 in a straight line formation with Goseve in the centre, Henty at the front.
Three, 1. Service over. 2-3.
Gracia Polly can't help herself. Every time because she's right by that back line, she feels it's going long, she can't help but shout out, out, out. Wow.
Well, the drift doesn't come into play as much in 3-on-3, but it definitely came into play there. Gives the Hurricanes a point. Oh.
Oh, well, that's going to go miles. That's on the carpet. I think she's going to take a little bit of adjusting by the Lightning, because if they were second best on the other side, they did tend to lift, especially to Teresa Jolly. Here, that isn't much of an option because of the drift. There we go. Good play from Seo Ying Sweat there.
Well, he's wanted to take over that position, so I understand Teresa letting him take it there.
And I think the Lightning have obviously had conversations last night in between since yesterday's game, because I feel like Seo Ying Sweat was just hanging at the back and not really being much use, whereas here she can push forward and be much more effective. She has good power, Teresa Jolly. Very good power.
2022 Commonwealth Games bronze medalist, Teresa. She knows how to win, knows how to hit a shuttle. But you can see, look at that, Gotefei just edging over into her space.
He is. He's taking the centre of the court. And Teresa Jolly's just then having to focus on a very small area, but that allows her to be even more effective in it. This is a good passage of play for the Hurricanes.
9-5 they lead. Reminder, the winner of this tie will win the overall tie.
Oh, that's a brilliant drop shot. We just spoke of her smashing power, but she's got a deft touch as well. And when you combine those two, it's very hard to defend against.
Ramadan.
That time Watanabe joining the front court.
I was going to say, I forgot he was playing. He's hardly been involved, Yuta Watanabe. We've seen more of him as a dancing fan. But that's an involvement, 6-10. Well done, Jolly.
That's a good rally.
7-10.
Watanabe back for back, but poor old Teresa Jolly is being elbowed out of her space by Gosefei.
Service over.
buries one into the body there of Ying Sweat.
Excellent play.
Service over.
Hurricanes still with a 3-point lead, though. 2:45 to play. That's about 50 points the rate these girls are going. Trees being shifted over to the right-hand side now.
Oh.
Let's let him back up. Oh. Watanabe into the net.
Service over. 12-8.
Nice.
She has played that Siobhan Lai, the front court position, very well in every single match we've seen her play in. She's missed a few, but then she's willing to keep going with what she was doing.
Thank you.
That's that formation again. Excellent.
They do target Jolly, and they target her body.
12.
She's been able to respond positively most of the time, not that time. 10-12. Watanabe, though, was on it.
He was.
11-12.
It's a good idea from Teresa Jolly, because the spaces, I mean, if you look at them, all three of the Hurricanes are on that left side of the court.
Final minute. Once again, it's another tight game. We had 16-15 in the first game.
Oh.
Here we're 12 all with 45 to play.
12-0.
Oh.
Good placement. That is the one weakness to Go Sofei being in the centre, is there is always going to be one side of the court where there is a gap.
So Ying Sweat acknowledges that that was a slight error from her. The Lightning have battled their way back in. They were trailing by 5 at one stage here. And now they're level. I will have one more point before we get another pressure point. Yun can't look.
Service over.
Hurricanes
14-13.
have the advantage coming into the pressure point. Again, to explain, the team in gold need just a single point. Lightning must score 2, the team in blue. And it's the team in gold who take the second pressure point win in a row.
Game won by Hurricanes. 15-13. Hurricane leads by
Hurricanes
2-0.
and pressure points go well, Ben.
They certainly do.
Well, 16-15, 15-13. Two very, very tight games. Lightning, well, their formation, the 3 lefties, what's going wrong with it? Because you'd imagine with so many gaps on the other side than ever, with Go Sofei saying, listen, 2/3 of the court is mine, you'd imagine that would be the weaker formation.
You would, but then if you've got to think that obviously with Watanabe alone on the back, there's a few gaps there that can be exposed. But I think the Hurricanes are doing a good job of actually getting onto the attack a little bit more. And with Teresa Jolly and Go Sofei working well together with Ramadhanti setting them up.
There's an example there of Go just edging into Teresa's space. Got all that space available on the right-hand side. Again, everybody condensed over onto the left-hand side of the court. Watanabe tries to redirect it down to the right. It doesn't work, and it hasn't worked for the Lightning. Therein lies their problem.
Yeah, I think what the Lightning can learn as well is that whatever side Teresa Jolly's on, the gap is going to be on the other side. Go Sofei is going to be in the centre, so easier said than done, but can they actually expose that gap? Okay, they've Lightning have opted for a personnel change here. We've got Rutapana back on.
So Rutapana is on for, say, Ying Sweat. Chevron and Watanabe there, and Rutapana's first involvement is kind of a service defensive shot from the back of the court.
Yes. Throughout the whole rally, I think she wasn't quite sure where she should go. Understandable, she hasn't had much court time.
She's the target. Dumping finish.
Are we looking for another substitution here?
Rutapana out very, very quickly. Also out is Watanabe. And in comes Nuruzudin.
So there's the two partners against each other again, Gozafei and Nuruzudin.
Feel for Rutapana.
3, no.
Yeah, it's tough.
But maybe she was thinking, heck, this is too quick for me. I don't know where I'm meant to be.
And I think Gracia Polly quickly realised that, and she is very, very competitive.
Service over.
Teresa Jolly into the net. First point on the board for Lightning. Lightning must win the next two games, otherwise they lose the overall tie.
2, 3.
Well, they lose the match and they lose the overall tie.
Service over. 4, 2.
Look where Teresa Jolly is standing, right out over on that side. Allowing Gozafei to just step into the centre. I think another thing that's helping Gozafei a little bit is that I think he's got very good faith in that anything that comes over to Teresa Jolly's side upwards, he doesn't need to worry about going over there and trying to smash it himself, because Teresa Jolly can hit it almost as hard. Brilliant.
It's not how hard you hit it, it's where you hit it.
5, 3.
Ramadanti finds it. She's a gem, isn't she, at the front?
Yeah. She's been absolutely brilliant. I've really enjoyed watching the battle of Ramadanti versus Siobhan in this match.
Well, Siobhan is now discussing with Izudin. Now,
Lightning team. No time wasting. Play on. Play.
Thought we were getting close to having our first time-wasting warning there.
Service over. 4, 6.
Nuruzudin is off. Fajov Alfian is on.
Finally making an appearance.
Because they're going through their whole squad, and he's going to play at the front.
Yes.
So him at the front, girls at the back.
Oh. Immediately you see the tactical, the way they play the Lightning's completely different depending on who's on court. Not just Alfian serving, but when they're defending, they're 3-by-3 next to each other. That's a good return from Fajr Alfian, insanely fast on that.
Over. 5, 7.
Midway through a game they must win.
Out.
I like the
Service
idea.
over. 8, 5.
Oh, now Gozafei shifting to the front court duties. Oh.
Service over. 6, 8.
I think in this formation, Hurricanes have the advantage because Ramadanti and Jolly are both more women's doubles players, especially Jolly being a rear court player as well.
Service over. 9-6.
Wide from Faja. Hurricanes edging towards overall victory. With an 11-6 lead, 5 points. Yeah, you can pull them back, but Hurricanes, well, they've got their tactic and they're sorted, although that's pushed long from Go Safe A.
Service over. 7-11.
Fajar at the front. Good return from Chevon. Oh, just sneaks over the top of the net.
Service over.
Rolls over the top.
Service over. 8-12.
Oh, Go Safe A has shifted to the front.
Another missed flick from Faja Alfian.
Service
2.
over. 13-8.
Gone for the same serve on different sides.
Service over. 9-13.
Nice.
10-13.
Long. Oof.
Rotational play by Lightning.
5 Hurricanes changed. It was working well for them in their previous format. They just responded to what's going on the other side of the net, and Faja.
Service over.
Final minute.
14-11.
Hurricanes, the golden team. They still lead by 3. And if they win this game, they win the tie, but a service error from Go Safe A.
Service over.
Faja Alfian is straight back in. Quite happy, I think, to let Fadia have the shuttle from the back of the court.
Rutapana can't even bear to watch.
No! Go Safe A.
That should have been Go Safe A's.
Pressure point.
Oh, it's right on it. So it means we go to a... Well, this is match point. It's also a point for Lightning to stay in the match. What a mistake from Go Safe A.
Alfian goes a pay off. Just to keep Lightning in. The tension is unbearable. Oh!
Teresa Jelly smashes her way, and the Hurricanes' way to a victory.
So they have to play the final game.
Third game won by.
I think these players are so used to once they've got their opponents can't catch up his game.
By 3-0.
There was some mind games going on in that final rally between Alfian and Go Safe A before they got underway with the serve. So much so the umpire actually warned them for time wasting.
But it's 3 pressure point wins in a row for Hurricanes. 16-15, 15-13, 15-14. Each time we've had to go beyond the 8 minutes that we need just to try to settle this. It's been that tight, but Hurricanes, to their credit, they have their tactics sorted out. Tonight, 7 o'clock local time, we've got the Blitzers versus the Rockets. Blitzers defending champions versus the Rockets. Both of these teams won their first games that took place yesterday. So one of them will be looking to make it 2 wins out of 2 and hopefully shoehorn their way into Sunday's final. Who will be joining them? Well, Hurricanes have got this one already. Hurricanes have got the win. There is one more game to play. It is a dead rubber for Lightning. Well, you never know. If they win tomorrow and Hurricanes lose tomorrow and one of the other teams loses 2 teams, they can still get there. So mathematically, there's still an opportunity.
There is.
That was very dramatic.
But it seems like with the choices the Lightning have made with their team that they're not thinking about winning this game, to be honest with you. They brought on their singles player, Toilin Yuan, and obviously Rutapana, who was only on for 2 points in the last game, has come back on. Whereas for the Hurricanes, they've kept the same lineup. They want to go for the 4-0 whitewash here.
I was going to say, so you'd imagine for the Hurricanes, they'll take this convincingly, and then Yuta Watanabe wins the first point, admittedly.
Yeah.
With net. See that, the moppers have to sprint on. That's the requirement to be XL. Everyone's in a hurry.
You have to be fit to be a mopper.
Just dropped in.
Service over. 1-all.
So if you can have 3-on-3 experts, the Hurricanes are the experts. Not that it looked like it there. They get the point.
They've certainly figured a few things out. Be interested to know if they've been practicing some things in the practice hall beforehand or discussing it at the hotel room.
Go versus Watanabe.
3.
And there's a lot of merriment out there now. The pressure is off, certainly for the Hurricanes. Teresa Jolly's had a really good game.
Yeah, she has. Oh, so well, good lead from Toilin Yuan there.
Service over. 2-3. Service over. 4-2.
Oh, excellent play from Ramadhanti.
5-2.
There was a famous Malaysian men's doubles player, Kukian Kut, who did that shot to perfection. That's Ramadhanti's version.
There's only one coup.
And he too would often play it and then wait off the court knowing he's won it, and that's exactly what Ramadhanti did as well.
Clever. And Tillin, I think, was happy that that was going out. She did her work for the Lightning.
She certainly did.
Oh.
Service over. 7-3.
I think that was a little bit of the singles player was caught napping at the back.
Fault.
Off the top of Ruta.
8-3.
Comes at you quickly, this shuttle, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And while she has played events on the World Tour at the highest level, not that many of them, so her experience is not quite as high. Nowhere near what the 3 players on the other side.
Jolly and Ruta are exchanging shots, and Jolly into the front of the net.
First time I've seen her there.
Nicely done.
We haven't seen her come to the front of the court at all yet.
I didn't know she knew where the front of the court was.
She's had a very clear role in this match, which is stay in one corner and attack everything that comes up.
11-3. 13-3.
This is a little bit like the final game, Victor versus Anthony, just obviously switching. Oh no, it is exactly the same in terms of the teams as well.
Service over. 4-13.
Hey boys, play seriously. Girls.
Oh, fantastic shot. Great drop shot.
A single shot in a 3-on-3.
We're seeing it all. That's out. Tell you what, the only shot I want to see now is Yuta Watanabe do his famous stop drop. I think if we can see him pull one of those out, I'll be a happy man by the end of this game. And I'm sure many people watching would be wanting that as well.
Service over. 14-6.
14-6 to the Hurricanes, who are doing a very, very good job for their team here. I know it's all light-hearted now, but they won 3 pressure points in a row, and now they're racking up the points, which might help their point advantage. Remember this game come the final standings. Again, it's dropped over. What are we? We're inside the final 2 minutes, 16-6.
It also means, doesn't it, if it does come down to points difference, they're losing a lot of points in this game as well.
Lightning, correct.
And Victor did the same in his singles. That could be proved decisive.
17-6. 18-6.
18-6. PXL, it is fun. It is badminton with a smile on its face, but it is badminton with a difference. But the intensity has gone right out of this dead rubber. But there might be consequences.
18.
Watanabe with a beautiful angle.
Service over. 19-8.
19-8.
Service over. 9-19.
It's the final 30 seconds, and Watanabe on the shoulder of go.
Service over. 20-10.
Low-key finish to a very important win for Hurricanes. They'll win this 4-0. And they'll take the overall tie
11,
by 6
20.
tie points to 2. They won both 3x3s. There's the advantage of winning those 3x3s. Final shot is dropped short. Nicely done by Ramadanti. 21-11. And a 4-game-to-love victory for the Hurricanes. The team in gold. It's good for their games difference, it's good for their points difference. It's not so good for the games difference and points difference of their opponents, Lightning, who are now 2 defeats out of 2. Confirmation of your final score. Hurricanes taking this one by 4 games to love. 16-15, 15-13, 15-14, very intense. And the fun and games of the 4th game, 21-11. Might be a dead rubber for the Lightning, but for the Hurricanes, it could be really significant in the overall standings at the end. We will get a reaction post-game. Ben Beckman, who's been in the commentary box with me, is down there waiting to assemble the team. who are enjoying their teammates' company. But let's go down. Ben is talking to Go Seife.
Congratulations, Go Seife. I've got you on your own. My first question was going to be about the teamwork, but your team have left you. I think the big deciding factor was how organized you were as a three. Is this something that you've been practicing in the practice courts or talking about at the hotel?
I think it's all about teamwork, but especially my captain, Goria, is very good. Yeah.
So Flandy Limpele was the man with the plan, was he?
Yeah.
Great stuff. Obviously, that meant that you've managed to go ahead, win this game, puts you in a great position moving forward in the tournament. Are the team feeling confident that they can deliver another win tomorrow and book their place in the final?
I hope the winning today can bring to tomorrow and boost up our confidence and bring our best tomorrow. Yeah.
Exactly. And last thing, you were confident before this that you were going to win. I saw the interview with you and your partner, Nur. Is it going to give you some bragging rights?
I think he gave me a lot of pressure. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Is there anything you want to say to the fans before we finish?
Thank you for all the support. You guys are amazing. Yeah.
Good stuff. Congratulations. Well done, Hurricanes.
Indeed, well done, Hurricanes.
We're going to do the signing of the shuttle.
And we'll distribute the shuttle.
Okay, sekarang Istora Senayan akan
A little bit of crowd interaction. It's fun for them, and Go Seife can enjoy the fact that they've clearly thought about their tactics in 3-on-3. He got himself involved in both of the games. We're just going to close things up now. The tie result for the Hurricanes, well, they won both 3x3s. They lost both singles, but it means that they win the overall tie by 6-2. And that means that they will get the 1 point that goes into the overall standings, which are so important. Some good games there. Nguyen Toi Lin was excellent. Victor Axelsen showing his return is very much on the cards. A good victory over Anthony Ginting by 3-1. But it was in the 3x3s that the Hurricanes really showed their mettle. Here's the standings as it stands. Hurricanes join the Blitzers and the Rockets. Their game difference is -1, but they'll be helped in the points that they scored in this final game. Lightning are bottom of the pile, must win tomorrow. Fixtures tonight, 7 o'clock. The two winners from yesterday, the Rockets versus the defending champion Blitzers. 2 3x3s, a women's singles and a men's singles. You are watching BXL from Jakarta. It's the Shuttle Showdown. Do join us again at 7 o'clock tonight. We'll see you then.